watching shorts and making no effort for content.
Am I wrong for excluding my fiancé's friend from a hangout? Over the summer I went to visit my fiancé in his home country of South Korea. During one of the days we hung out with his college friends. This one girl didn't seem to like me, which I understand you can't like everyone, but she made it pretty obvious. She had this plastic cup that was garbage and she handed it to me and said you can bring it home with you and keep it as a gift. Then a little while later when we were leaving she forced the cup in my hand while she was laughing and I said to her, "Don't you know where the garbage is?" And I walked off. I felt like she saw me as trash. My fiancé asked what I thought about his friends. I told him I thought they were all nice but I didn't vibe with that one girl and explained why. He just told me that's the way she is and her sense of humor. I also figured this friend group is still friends with my fiancé's ex-girlfriend. So I figured that's why she doesn't like me since she's friends with his ex. I'm going to see my fiancé in a few weeks in his home country. I DM'd the two girls that like me and asked if they want to hang out when I'm there. They said they would love to see me. I told my fiancé and he asked if I invited the other girl and then asked if I didn't invite her because I'm intimidated by her. Am I wrong for
me risking my entire future for 5 extra minutes of sleep?
I told them to write a joke in the box and they put a mirror in it. LeBron James farts at fans after they ask for his autograph. Just saw 3 freshmen carrying a mattress on their head like ants. Live look from the handicap parking section at my grandpa's eye appointment. Guy pranks San Francisco by putting AirPod stickers all over the city. Do not animals. Oh, I think I will animals. Korean students make a raft out of potato chip bags to prove they have too much air in them. John Hopkins students develop edible tape to make burritos easier to eat. They're like the opposite of mad scientists. When I was about 10 years old, I used to spill my soda down the back of the theater aisle after the movie. My mom and brother worked as janitors and I got angry at people for picking up their own trash because that would mean there would be no work for janitors. I told them to write
maps, food.
Today, I'm making crepes, and oh my goodness, this was one of the hardest foods I've ever had to make. I'm on a mission to work everywhere humanly possible, and sometimes the food we make are simple enough, and sometimes, like today, I go into the job expecting it to be super easy, and well, I quickly realize how difficult it actually is, and I'm in for quite a rude awakening. The person training me to make crepes has been making them for a very long time now, and he has his wrist movement on point, and well, for me, this was, once again, extremely difficult. I had no flick of the wrist. The cool thing, though, that he taught me about crepes was that even if I mess it up, it's fairly easy to fix it. Almost any mistake we make on the hot plate can be easily fixed with a little batter on top. There's got to be a deep lesson in there somewhere. And even though the crepe literally looked like something that was inedible and awful, boom, we made it into a perfect crepe as simple as that. This crepe that I made was a Biscoff crepe and it was delicious. Even if it didn't look perfect, it tasted perfect. It was like the textbook definition of looks aren't everything. Even though it was pretty hard to make crepes, it was still a very enjoyable experience. Thank you to Chocolate House for having me. Today, I'm
Terrifying curiosities you didn't know. Cereal
Snacks we all love growing up that we should not have been eating. First we have Sunny D. What's the big deal? It's just orange juice. It's not orange juice. It's about as real as a Bernie Madoff business plan. It's orange drink, which basically just means it's corn syrup and water. I was lied to in the 3rd grade. I switched my drink of choice from chocolate milk to Sunny D because I was trying to slim my figure. Duped by another marketing scheme. Next up we have sour Skittles. Skittles were already a little bit suspicious with that delicious fruit flavoring in the middle, but then you had sour crystals on top. Why? That's like putting a turbo engine in your Honda Civic. Like, you tried, but these things really don't go together. But the